We're going to talk about Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders, talk about or show the best plays, best throws that he had in Colorado's win against Arizona. I'll let it play real quick. But before we break down the actual film, let's spend like 1 or 2 minutes talking about Shedeur's performance, because it was a little bit different than the performances of the past. This was probably one of my favorite games overall, watching Colorado as a team, because it's really a good example of a team effort. It wasn't just Shedeur kind of putting on his cape and having to make Superman plays. I thought it was a great team effort. The run game got going. The defense played great. When Shedeur had his interceptions and what was it, a fumble or a drop snap or something, the defense did a good job picking him up. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. As opposed to Shedeur having to pick up the rest of the team, people were able to pick up Shedeur after those interceptions. So I thought it was really good to see. The offensive line played much better, right? Only 13% of Shedeur's dropbacks, he was under pressure. He did a good job getting rid of the ball quickly, which we're going to see here in a second when we break down the film. So overall, just a really good team win, team performance. He didn't have to do it all. Now, there's going to be times coming up in the season where he's going to have to come back and do it all. But anytime you can have a team effort like this, I think you have to be happy. So let's go ahead and break this down. Let's talk about Shedeur, because it was mostly the plays in the first half that got them this lead. They were able to get a lead early. They were able to hold on to the lead. And it was how they got that lead early. And we're going to notice several third down conversions, boom, 3rd and 15, and a big 4th and 10 conversion that allowed Colorado, that allowed Shedeur to make some plays and allowed Colorado to get that lead up and early, right? And we're going to see this was one of the only deep passes he had. I think they only had 2 completions where the ball was thrown 20 yards or more in the air. Out of Shedeur, what was he, 23 of 33, 34 or something like that, 250 yards. Out of the 23 completions, 17 of his completions, the ball was thrown 10 yards or under in the air, right? So again, just a different type of scheme, and he did great. But here we go, 3rd and 15. This was right after, I think, a sack from Shedeur. Comes back here, this is a hell of a throw. You see a delayed blitz, does a good job in the pocket, gives him enough time, has a deep drop back, ball is thrown deep. This is how many yards in there? Too many yards for me to count, right? But a good job hitting his open receiver. It's a long throw. Does get tackled, but they do score a few plays later. So right off the bat, 3rd and 15, you convert on that. That leads to a touchdown run a few plays later. That gets you up and going. So remember, 3rd and 15 is what they converted on. Next clip we're going to watch. Let's see. Okay, so next clip. Okay, 3rd and 4. So it's 7-0, 3rd and 4. So this isn't a deep bomb here. This is one of their intermediate type throws over the middle of the field, but still converting on 3rd and 4. Like we talked about, that was the biggest thing, that how you got that big lead was converting on these type of downs. Arizona only brings 4. They drop 7. And so they thought they were going to be able to get pressure on Colorado only bringing 4. And they really weren't for 2 reasons. 1, the offensive line did play better. And 2, Shedeur is getting rid of the ball quickly. So here's a good throw, middle of the field, keeps the chains moving. 3rd and 4 throw there. All right, so we'll go ahead and look at this next clip coming up. Again, so far, several third downs that we've been able to see so far here. And what is this, Wester, right, I believe? He had made some big plays yesterday, especially that first play that we just watched. Okay, here's a 1st and 10. Let's see if I can move myself out of the way. We're going to see a play action here. Did some play action yesterday, had some good throws, not off play action, able to hit his receiver in a little glance route, right? So this was considered play action, probably an RPO, right? The lineman going downfield, and notice how it gets the defenders out of position. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know they're defending the run, but they're all looking this way, this way, this way. And you have this like little skinny post slash glancer out here where the ball comes out quickly. Shedeur sees it the whole time. He's really reading these backers here, and they are moving out of the position where the receiver's going. So I'm assuming this is an RPO. It's for sure some type of play action, just because you had that offensive line leading, and then it got the defense out of position. Regardless if it was an RPO or not, the defense gets out of position. It does its job. Shedeur is able to push it downfield on a nice little strike there, right? So far we've seen, I'll pause real quick, we've seen the deep ball on 3rd and 15. We've seen the ball go over the middle of the field for a 3rd and 4. And then we've seen this quick play action slash RPO, whatever it is, but gets the defense out of position, and he's able to have that little bang route or that glance slash skinny post route here. Now, we've seen Arizona play off coverage. This was a 4th and 10. They have a little press here. Big throw that gets them to get up, 21-7 after this. This wasn't a touchdown, but it's a big 4th and 10. I think it's to Travis Hunter or the middle of the field. So Arizona brings 5 here. Again, good job with the offensive line. It's 5v5. Like, if you're a Colorado fan, this is what you want to see. This is why it was a good team effort. It wasn't just Shedeur putting his cape on. if we're just, let's give some props to offensive line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5v5, no help from the backer. Shedeur has a good, comfortable pocket. He gets rid of the ball. Ends up being a good ball over the middle of the field to Travis Hunter, I believe. Nice. Yeah, good job by Hunter getting open. It's not bad coverage at all. Takes a good, accurate throw by Shedeur for that first down. Then eventually, I think, was this the one Shedeur ran it in? Actually, I have that clip. I don't think he ran it in on this one. I think it was the next one. Okay, so here's the next play. So this was maybe my favorite throw. It was a hell of a catch, but maybe my favorite throw by Shedeur. This was, I believe, Shepard, if I'm not mistaken. Colorado fans, y'all know we do so much quarterback content, so go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have all the receivers and running backs' names. We cover so many quarterbacks, different teams, so we don't have all the names, but definitely got the quarterbacks. But it's man coverage. I love this play here. Yeah, this was the play. This was corner of the end zone. They originally ruled this on the field incomplete, and then it was pretty evident when they showed the replay that he was in bounds. Watch this catch. Boom, good catch. Gets the foot in down. Gets the foot down in there as well. I like that. But we can see here, it's the threat of the run game. Brings this backer in. So it's almost like you have like potentially double coverage here. You potentially have help here. Again, potentially pre-snap look. We're going to see the threat of the run game. Just, okay, now you know you got man coverage. Moves it all in. Threat of the run game's coming. And then he's going here all day. He knows he's got that one-on-one shot. Go ahead and take it. See if your guy can make a play, and he did, right? So I think Shedeur still showed a little bit of everything yesterday. He just didn't need to put on this cape and do everything to lead Colorado to win. This put them up 21-7. Then this next clip coming up. Is this the last? I think this is the last throw that I have. Yeah, I believe it is. But and then this put them up 28-7. In the second half, they're really able to kind of sit on things because of the big plays in the first half. Now, if they didn't convert those, then maybe the game is a little bit different, right? But when you have a quarterback like Shedeur, you're able to convert those third down throws, those fourth down throws. Was this it? Okay, I'll just let it keep playing for a little bit. But you're able to convert those big throws that got you this big lead, and you're able to sit on it. Shedeur is able to hang out on the bench in the fourth quarter, and they had their backup quarterback able to come in and get some reps here, right? So biggest takeaways for me, you got the lead early. How did you get the lead early? Converting on some 3rd and 15s, and then some 3rd and 4s, 3rd and manageables, and even a 4th and 10. So you converted on some pretty big down and distances, but the offensive line played great. Again, only 13% of Shedeur's dropbacks, there was pressure, and he just played a different style of game because that's what Arizona presented. Again, 17 of his 23 completions, the ball was thrown less than 10 yards in the air. That's usually a win. So if you're a Colorado fan, let me know two things. One, what did you see from Shedeur that what were your takeaways from Shedeur yesterday, your takeaways from the team in general? Then two, what do you want to see moving forward? Because right now you are, 5-2, and you're in a good position in the Big 12 just to keep chugging along. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below about Shedeur. Let me know your thoughts about the whole team in general. And as always, we're just a big quarterback hub. We talk all things quarterbacks. We do spend a lot of time in the SEC, but we cover most of Shedeur's games, do a lot of breakdowns and previews for Shedeur and Colorado. So again, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you like this quarterback type of content, we thank you for following us along. We'll see you next time. Peace.